we all know that, you know, looking in a dog's eyes is rude. So he's jumping up to lick. He's,
So can I, Mary, I'm sorry to cut you off. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Why do you start off with the look? Because I would imagine that the look is like very intimidating and confrontational to a dog at sometimes, or it could be the opposite.
Well, you know, I'm not sure of why. There's a certain science as to why she has them in the order she has them.
From least arousing to most arousing, right?
Yeah.
So look, I think, is not the way that we do look is not super.
Yeah, you're not doing a hard stare at them. You're being, you know.
I can show you. Like he keeps jumping up and licking my face, which is a score. You know, when I'm getting his attention, what's his initial? But I can show you.
Yeah, it's see on the first item, dog jumps up to lick the assessor's face with tail wagging, ears back, and eyes averted. So
that's it. Okay.
That's look.
It's
I mean,
not like.
Yeah, and you're doing a little bit of the soft eyes. You know, you're not, like I said, every time you're not trying to bring out that, you know, hug in your face. And you know, and it's called SAFER for a reason. You know, everything you do, you know, physically keeps you safe. So the second item is sensitivity. You see a little bit of White's eyes showing, but he's leaning into you, right?
Yeah, those bodies.
And he's soft. So the observer has to see what she's seeing, but the assessor needs to communicate with the observer too, because she may be seeing a dog that's leaning into her and looks soft, but that dog may feel really like a little bit freezing a little bit to the assessor, so you have to make sure you're talking back and forth to each other.
Alright, so I'm gonna quickly, since
Tag.
just cause it's the hardest one to do by far. You're supposed to keep the leash loose, but the dog obviously moves so quickly that it's hard to make sure that the leash is loose like this the whole time. And also at the same time, you're supposed to get the dog's attention, tap him, say pow, and move in the other direction. So it's supposed to look, I'll try my best to do it in slow motion, and then I'll do it regularly, but this is how it's supposed to look. Come here, puppy. Come here. Pow! So I'm facing this way while he's still going in that direction. When I'm actually doing it, how many times I hit it exactly like that when I'm pivoting the other way, I don't know. I'll be honest. But I didn't. So I do that 3 times and have to get him excited. Come on, puppy, let's play. Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come on. Come on. You don't need to. Come on, puppy. Come on. Come on, puppy. Come on. Come on. Come on. You don't want to play with me. No. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
You're terrifying him. So this is where most of your pit bulls fail, because the arousal, they get so excited at the game, they start jumping up and chomping your arms, and so this is a nice response. So that would
He's
be
using his mouth. Just so that's for her, the observer.
okay.
Repeatedly turns quickly away when touched, repeatedly turns towards touch. Dog may be crouching, tail tap, mouth closed, body stiff.
Yep.
Cross off, repeatedly turns to exit.
Now, mushy, leaning on me, eyes averted.
Do you ever they always have to be on leash and things like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Brilliant.
Noises outside.
So anything like that happens, that's just a note. That's not part of the assessment, but it's just a note that, you know, dog growled at whatever, someone approaching. And you have all those items that you see under the assessment, you know, body stiff, freeze, tail up, tail down. So it's a lot of information that you have to really pay attention. It's exhausting, plus take notes. Always stop your, if you're an observer and your assessor is getting ahead of you, just stop them, because you will get behind in writing if you want to get all the information out. And our adoptions department uses these notes a lot. you know, if they have a dog that we know is not good with handling, then that's when we can say, you know, this dog is not very good with handling and you have a 3-year-old. You know, this might not be a good fit. For the squeeze, dog's gonna marry you.
Yeah.
You're bracing your right arm.
Pull back, lick my hand. Right now. Excuse me, buddy. I know, they're very interesting.
She's like, I think I know you. And so you're doing it twice. And you're not squeezing hard, it's just like a
Just light pressure.
slight pressure, increasing a little bit, like over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Squeeze.
And you're always telling them beforehand
Pull
what
back,
you're gonna
lip,
do.
lick.
If you know the dog, if the dog starts out like it puts its mouth on you as soon as you lift that paw, then use the rear flank. Food. With the food behavior, you want the dog to engage in the food, but you don't, like I said, we don't want to teach the dog how to guard food. So you always have the observer hold the dog and stay behind the dog with their body at an angle so there's no threat again. You should never have anyone standing, you know, facing forward at a dog with this food bowl. Right? Rude, huh? No. He's engaging pretty quickly.
Let him get ownership of the bowl.
Yeah, it's his bowl.
I'm gonna take that.
Accelerate. Crouch again.
Come on, get out of there.
We have a food care.
Come on, get out of there.
Now, if we pushed him, I bet we could get him to guard.
I think I used my hand with him actually.
Really?
Yeah,
I mean,
he did the
really-
same thing.
Yeah,
But-
that accelerated, that
Yeah,
you
it
probably.
didn't ever get any further than that though, if I
Yeah.
recall, like I was
But you
able to
see, it's
actually,
very quick,
yeah.
it's like, he's gonna guard, he's gonna do it in those few seconds, there's no reason to push him. And we use toys. Offer them one toy, if they're not interested, then you offer them a second. Something different.
Dogs play with their toys, it's so cute.
Just making a pile and putting his body over top.
Yeah. Sometimes they're cute. Oh.
Take that. His hand is floppy.
Floppy hands.
I'm gonna take it.
I know, hands were interesting to enjoy always. And then we use a rawhide, we use an unbasted, flat rawhide